Hello everybody, this is a new episode from Chart is an Art. Now, today we're going to take a look at how to look at charts. How to read charts. Now, like Chart 101. I personally don't think that chart should be that difficult to read. Chart isn't a subject that should be owned by some professionals. The reason behind is that chart is kind of like a agreement with everybody. Like, it shouldn't be that different from other person's view, other people's view. So when you explain charts to someone, when you read charts to someone, it should be very logical. It should be very acceptable. It shouldn't be very erratic or irrational thinking. Okay? So what we're going to look at is this KOSPI. It's a Korean stock price index, and personally I really like this chart because it is very beautiful and it has a very beauty in it. Now let's check this out. Okay, so let's say you first look at this chart. Now the first thing you have to find out is support. What is the support in this chart? So this is a very big support in this chart. It had a support here, here, and then that led to various big support in here. And where's the resistance? Oh, it's in here. Like, this is a very big resistance from here to there, to there, to there. Now, this chart is about more than 40 years old, I think. Yeah, it's about 40 years old. And I personally recommend you to look at the charts with full scale. You have to look at the whole picture to really know what you're going to see. So, as you can see, we have a very heavy resistance trend in here and heavy, support trend in here. And it's almost as parallel with each other. So I think that's a very beautiful chart. So the first thing you have to do is find the trend, resistance trend, and support trend. And now let's look at the second one. Secondly, you have to find some parallel support and resistance. For instance, like in this here, like in this 10,000 area, we have this very hard support and resistance. Like, this is very hard resistance here, 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 and here. And after we broke this hard resistance, we went all the way up to the blue resistance line here. And then we went down. We pulled back, and we couldn't get support in this, area, but we had a red line here, so it held as a support. After that, this acted as a very strong support, and it bounced off. Now, after we went through all of this, and we rallied all the way up to this blue line once again. Now, when we go down significantly, there is a momentum to push back all the way up high. So that's why the trend is very important. That's why the resistance trend is very important. And after we hit this line here, we went down significantly, and we kind of rallied, and we had this box level in here and there and here and there. And also, this line became a very strong parallel support and resistance, like this. And also this area here. Now, after we break this box line, we went all the way up, and we also broke this line here, and then we went all the way up here, and we hit the blue line once again. Now let's change this color to purple. Okay. Now, this is kind of recent. It's in February, and once we hit this blue line, it's very logical that we should, retreat. We should sell everything, because it is almost obvious that we might be hitting this red trend line, or we could have a reversal on this, because it has been a very strong resistance. So this should act as like kind of big support. So it could act like as a support in here like this, so it can bounce off and go up. But if there is like a global economic failure or something, this thing won't hold as strong as this red line here. So when there is a global failure or a global, catastrophe, this has no choice but to go down to this area once again. So I personally think that this is a very beautiful chart because it has a very strong resistance and support and parallel support and resistance. So if you like this video, please give me a like button and please subscribe, and thank you.